Namaskar, Shri Gopalakrishnan from Kindkart, a beautiful non-profit organization, is right here with us for a wonderful cause, and he is bringing in Dharmesh Sir or D Sir into the Bay Area for you guys to rock into the Disco Dandia event on November 9th, Saturday, November 9th. Welcome Shri to Yo India TV with me, Jasleen. So it's going to be a rocking experience. I believe Dharmesh Sir is coming to the Bay Area for the very first time. What do the dance lovers expect?
You know Dharmesh Sir, he is the Dance India dance star, the very first star, and a big judge. So a lot of people in the Bay Area love him. So we're all looking forward to dancing with him, doing a Bollywood Disco Dandia with Dharmesh Sir on November 9th, Saturday in Fremont from 7 to 11 p.m.
So those of you who are aware or who are fans, I'm sure they are excited but for those of you who don't know as much, you must know that Dharmesh Sir is the guy who choreographed Tees Maar Khan for Akshay Kumar, and he has done a number of other great projects for star actors like Hrithik Roshan, so you can expect the best. And I know The Street Dancer, that wonderful movie for Varun Dhawan and starring Nora Fatehi and other great dancers, that was just so amazing. Any favorites about your pick?
I'd say Dharmesh Sir of course is my favorite, but I also like Cockroach. But this time around we're seeing only Dharmesh Sir. He's going to be coming, so you're all going to get entertained by him coming on stage and probably doing a dance with us as we do the Dandia, the Bollywood Disco Dandia with him on the stage.
So a great opportunity to see him live, to meet him live, to get entertained and get to know him more, and even learn about how he came up as a second runner-up in Khatron Ke Khiladi, Fear Factor, one of the amazing shows I have seen, the reality shows. And Disco Dandia, you all know it's a Navratri season. We are all seeking the blessings of Ma Durga. We are looking forward to Dashera and Diwali coming up. So, it's the festive season for us, and we all want to rock on with the latest fusion concept of Disco Dandia. So, tell us a little more about why you chose Disco Dandia for Dharmesh's event.
So this is a part of a non-profit and a fundraising event. The organization I run is called Kindkart, which is basically a non-profit where donors in the US can donate to charities in India. It's a very simple concept. It's like Instacart for charities. So instead of you buying items and putting it in your cart and buying it for yourself, charities put items into their cart and then you buy it for them. So it's a very simple concept. And we wanted to celebrate this idea with the Indian diaspora here in the Bay Area. And what other better occasion than a Dandia event, and who other than a better dancer than Dharmesh Sir, who was very kind enough to agree and come along and entertain us with this event. So all the funds that we raise through this event is going to go to the charities on the Kindkart platform in India.
Wonderful. And I know Kindkart has been supporting great causes, people who are abandoned, particularly for who the age is not on their side, the elderly abandoned, both women and gents, and even small children, sometimes that is common in India. And for those of you who are animal lovers and pet lovers, it is also about giving proper shelter to the unmanned or uncared for stray animals in particular that we find frequently on the streets of India and other places. So it's very difficult to pick the right cause, and of course people always, when they associate themselves with new charities, the common question is, how do I make sure my money is being applied correctly, and there are no overheads that are being withdrawn in the process. So I know you're keeping it very transparent and clear, but the system is even more better. So let's talk a little about that.
For sure. Actually, my main motivation for starting Kindkart was transparency, is answering the simple question, do you know where your money goes when you donate? The inspiration behind Kindkart was the work that my dad did back in India in 2020, the first wave of COVID that we had. My parents live in the outskirts of Bangalore, and he was very concerned about these migrant laborers who got stuck, could not go back to their hometowns. And so he basically distributed grocery kits to these migrant laborers. So I raised some money here in the US, I sent it to him, And I was just blown away by the fact that in 2 months, he was able to distribute food for 1,300 families in Bangalore. So this is a very inspiring moment for me, and I realized there's something I could do, to use the same concept where you don't just donate money, but you give in kind and you know where your money goes. And you get that gratification of knowing who received what with the help that you gave. And that is basically the simple idea of Kindkart. So charities are vetted. These are grassroots organizations, small organizations. You would not have heard of them. They don't have a website. They find it difficult to even raise funds. They don't have the means to market themselves. So those are the kind of grassroots organizations we focus on. And so these organizations are vetted by us. That's what you see them on the Kindkart platform. You as donors, now when you come in, instead of just donating money, when you have an intent to pick a cause and donate, it automatically picks from the shopping cart or the shopping list that these charities have. Right? So you know what your money is going to pay for at the time of your donation. So that is how Kindkart is very unique. And we close the feedback loop. So you as a donor now, once the orders are purchased and delivered to these charities, just like Instacart, you would get a notification with a picture of who received your items. But the best part of this is that we don't charge fees to the donors or the charities. This is a non-profit. I don't make an income out of this. Mostly run by volunteers. But our goal here is to maximize the money that the donors donate to reach the beneficiary with the intent they have.
That's really wonderful. So, we do a lot of online shopping. I know, especially starting with the COVID era, this tendency, this trend has increased many-fold, and every day we are seeing so many online ads and we are filling our carts into Diwali shopping and whatnot. So let's also fill at least something in a Kindkart where you will find more happiness and you'll be feeling more divine, more close to the nature, more close to the heaven, more close to that one Almighty, and it will be a more gratifying experience to fill in this card. In Sanskrit, Kalidas has mentioned Danen Pani Natu Kankanaha, which means the benefit of bangles is not in wearing them. We all wear a lot of jewelry in India. There is a lot of system, particularly in the southern part of India, to have more and more gold into your fold. But Kalidas says the benefit of the jewelry is in giving away. Danin pani natu kankanaha. So consider donation, and it will help you to live longer, because scientifically it is said that it amplifies the blood purification and circulation. So you will feel happier and somebody will live longer and feel better because of you. And there are so many needy people that our able entrepreneur and the non-profit owner Shriji has identified, and that's not an easy task as well. So I know you have done your homework, you've done your background work to bring that, and then you have associated this cause with Dharmesh Sir, and I believe he's coming to the Bay Area for the very first time. So let's make it a rocking Disco Dandia. See you all on November 9th, which is a Saturday, at Washington High School cafeteria, where this wonderful event will be there. Let's rock on together with friends and families, have a wonderful Disco Dandia, and at the same time benefit some really wonderful causes through Kindkart. So kindkart.org is your go-to website. Anything you would like to add, Shriji?
I'll just say there's going to be fun music. We have a professional DJ coming in, DJ Asif at Sirf Events. And there's a lot of fun food, garam mirchi, great Indian food. Of course, visit us to purchase the tickets on www.thekindkart.org. That is THE, kind, KINDKART.org. You can go to events and then you can purchase the tickets directly from Kindkart. And we look forward to seeing you there.
See you, Bay Area, on November 9th, and let's have a rocking Disco Dandia. And Yo India TV will meet you there, get some feedback from you and some small interviews, and let's rock it together. Bye for now.